is Lisa, and I'm the manager here at the Starlight Cafe. It's really lovely to meet you. Thank you for coming in today. I hope you're here for the job interview, is that correct? Fantastic. Okay. So, I'd just like to give a brief description of what we offer here at the Starlight Cafe. Okay? Okay, so we're not your typical cafe. I mean, we sell teas and coffees and pastries, cakes, the usual kind of things. But we also offer a quiet, relaxing environment. We don't allow any phones, like iPods and iPads, no computers, and we also do not allow children. You do need to be minimum 18 years old to come into the cafe. It's just a space for people to relax and get away from the noise. Yes, so in your usual cafe it would usually be quite noisy, what with the coffee machines and clinking and things like that, and quite busy. But we actually have a separate area where you will sit and enjoy your food and drink. We will take your order at the front desk, and then you can go into our relaxation cafe room, which is separate, and there you can just sit on our nice comfy seats. We have sofas, reclining chairs. You can sit and just think or watch the world go by out of the window. We do have books, magazines and newspapers. Yes, we also do supply headphones and like little MP3 players which have ASMR sounds, so you can listen to sounds of the ocean, all kinds of different sounds. We have the rainforest, things like that. Or we do have YouTube channel on them where you can only listen to ASMR videos from ASMR artists. And they're also like noise cancellation headphones, so the sounds, if you didn't want to listen to anything, wouldn't interrupt you, and others. Yes. And the customers won't need to necessarily book to come in. You can just come in whenever you want. And it just would be a very quiet atmosphere. We do say to customers, say they may come in and see somebody they know, or they may actually come in with somebody that if they wanted to chat, then they could go into one of our booths. Or if they want to be entirely alone, they could go into a booth as well, so then they're not interrupting other customers. We want it to be very, very quiet, and the staff also have been trained, and they will be very, very quiet. Yes. So you will have full training on that, and full training where you will learn what ASMR is, if you don't know already, and just the way in which you would talk to a customer, maybe by moving your hands and softly speaking, things like that. If you do get the job, then you will be taught all that, so don't worry if you don't know what ASMR is. Okay, so that's a brief description there. So now I'm going to have to ask for some information, and I will be asking you some questions about your previous experience, etc. into the computer here your information. Did you bring your CV with you, resume? That's lovely, thank you. Okay, we will just keep this on file and I will go through that later on. Okay, so I do already have your basic information, your name, address and telephone number. Can I just ask you for an email address? Okay, and your date of birth? That's great. Now these next questions are going to be related to the actual job. So the actual position here is for 30 hours per week. That's right, yes? You're happy with that? Great. Yes. And we aren't also like an ordinary cafe with our opening times. Most cafes may be open 8 o'clock in the morning and probably close around 5 or 6. We actually open at 7, so that people maybe before they go to work or do their daily jobs and activities can kind of have a little rest before they have to, deal with their daily concerns. And we don't actually close until 10 p.m. at night, so that people after maybe a hard day's work or whatever they may have had to deal with that day can come in and relax. Okay, so do you have any preferences to starting and finishing times, or are you quite flexible with them? Okay, very flexible. That's what we like to hear. Would you be open to any overtime at all? Yep. That's great then. We do like flexible people. Okay. So I'm going to ask you a few questions here, and I'd just like you to answer them as honestly as possible. And this isn't, it is a job interview, but it's not a test particularly in any way. We just want to get to know you. Okay, so have you ever worked in hospitality before? You have. That's brilliant. And can I just ask how long you worked in previous hospitality positions? 3 years? Great. We don't, it's not essential to have experience in it, but it's nice to hear that you have. That's great, that's what we like to hear. So, do you work well as part of a team? And could you give me an example, maybe in the past when you have worked in a team? Okay, so that's great. Can I ask, where was your last place of employment? And how long were you there for? Great. And have you, I see here in your CV, you do have a couple of references on there, that's great. If we do need to contact them, that's okay to contact them, I presume? Yes, great. We may not need to contact them, not really sure at the moment. Okay. So I have explained to you what we offer here. I'm just going to explain a little bit of what the job entails. So obviously it will be hospitality. So you will be learning how to make coffee on the coffee machines, all different types of coffees, all different types of teas and drinks that we offer. We do tend to find that it's very popular here for people to have teas because they are generally more relaxing than a coffee. Those herbal teas, we do offer a very large range. You'll also be learning how to make our pastries that we sell. Our pastries do come in frozen, but you will need to know how to cook them in the ovens. Yeah, but if you've worked in hospitality before, you have a very good idea of how we're going to be doing these. Obviously, we'll have a lot of cleaning sort of required, cleaning the equipment and the actual cafe area itself. And learning general health and hygiene, so you will be put on a course for that, so that you'll get a hygiene certificate. You'd also have to take a course on ASMR, so you can talk and act in a relaxing way to the customers. Yes, because it's quite difficult to run a cafe, be quiet. For example, when a customer leaves, cleaning the table and taking the crockery away and things like that, I mean, you have to do that very quietly if you don't want to disturb anybody. Yes, but a lot of people, if they really don't want any noise at all, they will go and sit in a booth, which is soundproof. Yes. But most of our customers, they are listening to sounds on the headphones, so they can't really hear you anyway, but you do get the occasional customer who will just like to come in and read the paper in a very quiet atmosphere. Yes. Okay. So I'm just going to write a few notes here. Could I just ask what your salary expectations are? Would you like to ask what you would expect to be paid for this kind of job? We do pay per hour, and we do you do obviously get your breaks as well, which we do pay for your breaks. Some places do not pay for employees' breaks, but we do here. And we do have quite a lot of perks as well. You are of course allowed to eat in the cafe for free. You can have drinks and food whenever you like. We do just ask that you would do it in the staff area, so we don't disturb any customers. Yes, you can also get a discount card which you can give to a member of your family, and they can enjoy 40% off in the cafe. Yes, it's really nice. We do have a front desk, so the customer would come to you on the front desk, which is completely separate from the cafe, soundproof walls, so you can talk to the customer. Say if they don't know what the cafe is, you can explain to them, give them a brochure. We do have a little brochure saying all the things that we offer. They can book an appointment if they'd like, because we do only have a certain amount of soundproof booths, and they do go quite quickly, especially at busy times. Usually after 5 PM weekdays is quite a busy time for us, because that's after people finish work, etc. So they can, if they want a particular day, a booth, we can reserve them for them, and then you would take the customer into the cafe. Oh no, excuse me. You would ask them what they would like at the desk. We have a full menu there, and they can order from you at the desk, and they can take a seat in the actual cafe itself, and you would take their order to them. Yes. and they would pay when they leave at the front desk. Okay, I just wanted to tell you that. This is all so that they can sit in a relaxing environment and not disturb anybody else. We don't usually have any trouble with customers being too noisy and disturbing other customers. We've never really had that problem, but if we do, we can ask them if they wanted to use their phone or something. We do have the soundproof booths, because I'm sure there's people's phones go off and things like that, although we do ask them to have them on silent. There's always one who forgets, but most people are respectful to one another in the cafe. Okay, so that's all the information I need. You seem like a very strong candidate for us because of your experience. Yes. So I have your CV here. I do have a couple more people to see today, but I will be in contact with you within the next couple of days to let you know. And I really hope that you get the job, because you seem very perfect for this role. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for coming in, and I will be in contact with you later.